Hello, my name is Maddie. I used to be friends with Rachel, also known as Freckled Zelda, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about why she's a bad person. Today's topics include racism, transphobia, homophobia, Islamophobia, ableism, as well as just being a bad friend and a bad person. I decided that I needed to start speaking about my own issues with her when I saw other people talking about how she was liking homophobic comments and commenting under other people's comments where they were talking about their own religion with Jesus is King, Jesus is Lord, stuff like that. And there is absolutely no problem with being Christian. There is a problem with using religion to be homophobic and be a bigot. Next up, I'm going to talk about her disgusting behavior with someone she called her friend, someone who I call my sibling, someone who I love, Ami. All of these screenshots are from more than a year ago. That's why it says that I am friends or mutuals with her on TikTok. And she would like these comments wishing Ami harm, calling Ami slurs, and when called out, her response was, "Oh, I wouldn't want to be canceled," rather than, "You're right, that's a bad thing. I shouldn't do that." I spent hours reporting over 100 comments. And on top of that, Rachel decided that she should lie to Ami about being vaccinated. Rachel is anti-vax and hid it from Ami and would pressure Ami to hang out in between surgeries, putting Ami's life at risk. If Ami had caught COVID, Ami would have died. Next, I'm going to talk about Rachel's ex, who Rachel decided to be transphobic and also have Rachel's friends threaten to murder them for some reason. I remember Rachel telling me that their relationship didn't feel real and that she would toy with them because they didn't feel real and it was a game to her. These are screenshots of my messages with Rachel's ex. They include talking about Rachel being jealous of their friendship with their sister, accusing them of incest, Rachel being overly sexual, and sharing personal messages with other people, including parents, for some reason. Another thing I find interesting is Rachel started being a fan of Kanye West at the height of him being a Nazi and has also said incredibly racist things. The racist thing she would tell me would be about black people, and all of this stuff was said in person, so I don't have any screenshots of it. Next, I'm going to talk about the conversations and messages and photos she would send to someone who is literally 15. This was a group chat I was in. To be honest, I completely forgot I was even in this group chat. Here she's making a joke about us all having group sex. Me, my sibling, and a 15-year-old. In this group chat, apparently, these screenshots are from said 15-year-old who had just turned 15 at the time. Rachel would send photos like these. Rachel would also send the 15-year-old personal messages with Rachel and her partner at the time for some reason. Before I go, there are some notes that I have that I haven't mentioned yet. Rachel was friends with someone who was a lesbian and would persistently ask this woman, "Okay, but if you did like guys, what type of guy would you like?" Rachel would always ask extremely invasive sexual questions to pretty much everyone around her. She was fascinated with other people's sex lives and just would ask questions, and at first I was like, oh, she's just sheltered, she's curious, but then I realized, no, she's incapable of understanding that other people have boundaries. I don't know how capable she is of empathy or understanding where other people are coming from, and she is hiding from all of this controversy by saying that people are persecuting her for being Christian. This has nothing to do with her being Christian, and that just is it's helping her deflect from the actual issues people have with her. My goal with this video is to helpfully warn other people of her bigotry before they encounter it themselves. My goal is that hopefully people will see this and will feel brave enough to open up about their own stories with her, because I know that there are many, many people who have similar experiences to mine, and I hope that One more thing I forgot to mention was Rachel saying that trans people are an abomination against God's image. You can see that in the screenshots of my messages with Rachel's ex-partner. I recommend that everyone should pause and read everything I screenshotted. And I would like to thank everyone that has watched this far. Thank you for listening, and please, please, please share.